2 or 3 times a month, I hike up to Grotto Falls from Hyalite Reservoir. And each time I do that, I go by a rock slide that has piking in it. And it's not very easy to get a picture of them from the trail. And I usually don't have my camera with me. But the other day, I took my camera with the purpose of getting some pictures of these pika. And so I did. And I got into the rock slide and I could see a couple of them messing around at a distance. And I decided to go right in the middle of the rock slide and sit down and just take my time and see what I would get. And this video is basically some clips of some shots of pika that I saw while I was there. While I was there, I saw 2 pika, and I videoed both of them for a few minutes on each one. And there's a little difference between the two. One of them was basically pretty lazy, sunbathing, didn't do too much. And this one was of a different color, and kind of coincidentally, he or she was on a rock that had a similar color. And it makes them very difficult to pick out amongst the rocks when they look so much like a rock themselves. The other one was a light colored one that was extremely active. In fact, this one got within about 5 feet of me and was not bothered by my presence at all. And I got the most interesting video from that one. The lighter colored pika, like I said, was the most active and running all over the place, and it made it really difficult for me to find it when it was away from me because it blended in so well with the rocks. And so I missed a lot of interesting things that this one did that I could not record because I couldn't find it on my viewfinder. When I was leaving, just before I got off the rock slide, I noticed a big stack of weeds that were piled up on the base of this one tree. And that is what is called a haystack for the pika. And they use that as a food source during the winter time and as kind of an igloo shelter because it gets covered with deep snow, and consequently the temperatures are always at least a little bit above freezing. And each pika has his own haystack, his or hers. So they're not a uh, ones that commingle during the summer or even the winter. Obviously, something happens during breeding season.